polls. So we will come back to our conversation about that royal visit. Jonathan in Deal has picked up, I think, Albertina's idea. Yes, a low-key visit. Just let the car take him to Prince Andrew at the Pizza Express in Woking. Now, that is a fantastic idea. Welcome, Mr. President. We'll just spin you over. Would you like a spicy hot one? 7:45 LBC News headlines. Thomas Watts.
Jonathan in Deal says, "Hi, Clive. Dad, do you know the piano's on my foot? You hum it, son, I'll play it." That was a line from the chimpanzee's tea advert, which I'd long forgotten. But yes, it's an old joke, but it was in there. You're quite right.
Tall people, would you rather be tall or small? You're absolutely fine if you want to, because I've got a few. I'm 6'4", says Jonathan. I'm fine with it, but I wouldn't mind being much shorter. If I was a 5-footer, I could sleep crossways in the front seats of the camper van. So there we are, Martha. There are definite advantages to being able to fall asleep in places that many people couldn't, possibly. In those little sort of Tom and Jerry little mouse holes in the skirting board, you could probably get, 40 winks in there. I could sleep crossways in the front seats of the camper van, leaving more space for Sarah and the dogs on the bed, says Jonathan in Deal. Oh, OK, fair enough. That's excellent. 6'4".
Morning to Jonathan in Deal, who says, "Hi, James. Unless they're very lucky, pensioners have no way to raise cash to live. Maybe they should be popped into some kind of workhouse. This is their country. The government's job is to look after them." I mean, I will just remind you, though, Jonathan, of that statistic I mentioned earlier. And I know a lot of people have a problem believing it, but it is true. 1 in 4 pensioners are millionaires. This is funny. Jonathan in Deal says, "Hi, James. I wonder how many people have the EastEnders duff as their coffin appears."
How many duffs before the coffin disappears?
Duff. Jason, be well. Let's come back to that Angela Rayner story. Jonathan in Deal, I regularly read your notes, and I'm always pleased to see them. And you're a very decent bloke. You say, "I have to confess I'm on Angela's side, but if she has lied about being evidence, she has to go, and it is a shame." Well, we can't say she's lied, but certainly there have been moments where the truth has been hard to divine.
Appearing in the prime ministerial edifice. I have a very similar sense of humour to Jonathan in Deal, who writes in, "When Kemi Badenoch said 'not my words,' just for a moment, James, I thought she was about to say, and indeed I would have given anything to hear her say, the words of Shakin' Stevens."
Not my words, Michael. The words of Shakin' Stevens.
That's made me and Jonathan laugh. Everyone else looks on in indulgent befuddlement.
6060 973.
10:48 is the time. I'm with Jonathan. Who knew they'd become the good old days when Gavin Williamson was entertaining us with his performance as Secretary of State for Defence?